I tried and told you, don't give me a reason. Them boys try and run up, man, what the hell is they thinking? My cater will spank them, chop them up like a shanker, push your chest to your back and knock your waist to your
Benny Keys. Now it's back to you, Mr. Benny Skeezy. Yes, sir. You got me effed up in a major way to make it seem like I don't care about no kids in general. I care about all kids, just to let the whole world know. But just to let the whole world know is that I'm not finna let the situation that you going through soften me at all, like you trying to get everybody else to do. Not happening, bruh. Not on this side. I never forget about the things that you did to me, or about the things that you did to others, or about things that you did to the boys. Just on the fact that you're going through something that a lot of Americans is going through right now. But one thing is, you don't see all these Americans crying like a bitch like you did and trying to blame others, trying to put it on me like I don't care about kids because I was laughing at you. I'm not laughing at what your kid is going through. I'm laughing at you and the bitchness inside of you. I went through the same thing, bro. A little bit worse. Me and Shelly both had COVID. We both had to be around my son, jeopardizing my son for catching COVID. And then I never told you two that my daughter, Poopy, caught COVID. Her older sister, which is not my daughter, somewhat like my stepdaughter, who has sickle cell, caught COVID. But you didn't see me on here crying, oh, me and Shelly got COVID, oh my God, I'm worried about my son. None of that, bro. So I'm reacting off of your actions and what you did for your entertainment purposes off of your son's sickness that you tried to benefit off of, and all the enemies that you made, right? You want them to feel sorry for you. It's not happening over here, bro. But what you did work, because it is a few people that don't like you feel sorry for the situation that you're going through because of the way that you put it out there with your dry cries. Not over here, bro. It's a difference between you and your child. So get that straight. And let me tell the world this. I would never put a child in anything that I got going on with the next grown man. I am not that type of person. I care for kids, all kids. I am a woman protector and a child protector. I'm one of those people that would have been on the Titanic, that would have risked my life and sacrificed my life for the women and the children to make it. You one of them people that's on the Titanic that tried to sneak on the boat and left the women and children. I just prayed for your son, bro. I prayed for a lot of people on my YouTube, but I never did one video just about prayer. What did you do? You got on here crying to the whole world. You want the whole world to know that you made it all about you. Hit me up in my inbox. Hey, you could have hit me up and say, I know what you're going through. You didn't say nothing about your son. While your son is going through what he's going through, you driving, fake crying, when you should be there with your son. Come on now. The world sees the bullshit within you, bro. And then trying to come after Rayshawn is not gonna, you're not gonna make me seem like a bad guy. You're not gonna make it seem like to the world that I don't care about your, I do care about your son. I pray for your son. What did you do? You know what you did? You got on the internet fake crying, talking about Donald Wells and how your wife is gonna be by herself and how you lost your way due to COVID. But your intention was to talk about your son. But you don't really care about your son, so you lost track of your son within your life. You got distracted about what's really important to you. The Donald Wells and your wife and things of that nature. I pray for everything besides you. I pray for your son. I pray for your wife. Says your wife is going to be alone during this situation. What you say, bro? But don't never, ever put me out there like I don't care for no children at all. I had a lot of enemies in life with kids. If you my enemy, you my enemy. I'm not your kid's enemy. Your kid is not my enemy. Same thing with your spouse. Same thing with your friends. Same thing with your family members. Me and you got issues. Not me and your family members. Not me and your wife. Not me and your friends. Not me and your children. Especially children. I would rather go after your friends and your wife and everything. And I have not done that yet. Rayshawn cares about the kids. I'm like Trick Daddy out here. Trick cares about the kids. Rayshawn cares about the kids. That's why I go hard about these boys and everything else I do. But the last thing that you finna do is make it seem like I don't care. I'm supposed to forget what you did because of your son is going through what he's going through. You know how many Americans that's going through this situation. My little cousin was just sick. It's a lot of kids around me that's sick. You know what their parents did? Sucked it up and rolled with it, bro. You, on the other hand, is being a bitch about it. Straight up. Had a lot of reasons to do what you did, to try to get attention, to try to get views. When I caught COVID, I wasn't crying. I wasn't doing none of that. But I was hurt inside because I didn't know what was going to happen. Then I had to still be around my son. I still had to deal with my son being able to catch COVID. And then you made a comment on that. Oh, you got COVID around little Romy, that's not good. Did I say anything about that? No, I didn't. I wrote it out like a real man, like a protector, like a king, like the dominant, melanated man that I am. Then you want to get on here and cry and fake cry and all this and want people to fuck your sympathy, bro. Straight up. That's how I feel. But I feel for your son, though. I feel for your son in all type of ways. That he has to go through the sickness and have a parent on one end that rather go on YouTube and try to benefit off his son's sickness and get paid and get a little bit, a couple of dollars. Did you pray for your son? No, you went on YouTube and did a whole rant about you. You made your son's situation all about you. But it worked, though, for some folks, but it ain't gonna work over here. But it did work because there's a lot of people that you offended that have sympathy for you now. They feel bad for you now. But not realizing you're gonna come back within a couple of days and do the same old everyday shenanigans. And I was that one person at one time. When you first attacked me and I tried to be cool with you, that was on the spiritual tip. That was on being a good person to see what you was really about. But what you do the next day, you deleted that video. You was talking stuff. You was doing all the BS. You steady attack people. Ray Sean 100, the bully breaker, bro. It's not all about me. I do this for everybody else besides me. So when you go attack Steve, what about Steve, bro? Steve is still going through issues about what you and Doug did. Steve still has to go to court and prove his innocence on how good of a person that he is because you and Doug called his probation officer, called, you know, whatever you guys could do, defamate this man's character. And he's still going through that. Let me tell y'all this. Kids is the most safest people that could catch COVID right now and not really be affected. Unless your child has other symptoms in life or health issues. But you did not say that. You never said your son has any type of health issues in life. My daughter that's 18 years old, my daughter's sister that caught COVID, that had to go to the Children's Hospital in Los Angeles and deal with that. And my daughter, my third oldest daughter, caught COVID too. Right around the same time that I had COVID. Did you see me on the internet trying to benefit off of what my kids is going through? Trying to make it seem like it's all about me? Nah, because I'm a real man. I'm a real one. I ain't finna go on the internet and cry about my personal issues for the world to sympathize so I could get views and clicks. And man, come on, bro. I said a prayer for your son, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's still F you until the end. You just disrespected these boys 3 weeks ago to the max, on top of what you been doing to these boys. Crip babies, right? Being racist. Doing all the type of things that you do against us melanated people. Say we druggies, right? Say we gangbangers. Say we Crips, right? I was out there looking for them boys, bro. I had the sniffles. I was tired. I had work that same morning. I quit my job. And what you could say? What did you say, bro? I'm out there threatening the West family and doing all type of things. I'm on drugs and all this, and I shouldn't be looking for kids. And then you apologize, right? How many times you apologize to Roe? But you just got at Roe foul, right? But we supposed to forget about this because your son got something that all these kids got. And you the only YouTuber that's gonna get on here and cry like a bitch for sympathy and views and money. Cause you not 100, bro. You 28%. Cause you not 100, bro. You 28%. Don't play with me, fool. I told you that from the beginning. I embrace Psalm 100 is not the one to play with. I've been real. Don't never come at me like I don't care about no kids. I prayed for your own child on my channel before you did. You got on here and you wanted sympathy for you, not your child. You didn't even ask for prayers for your child. You didn't ask for nothing for your child. It was all about Benny Steezy. And then when a real one like me speak up on it, Oh, it's issues. And for those out there that been attacked and now y'all feel sorry for this man, I went through the same thing, so I'm not even gonna pass judgment. But just know within a couple weeks he's gonna be doing the same thing. Not even a couple weeks, I give him 3 days. He's gonna be back to the everyday shenanigans. You know, once his son is okay, which his son is gonna be okay, all God's children is safe. His son is gonna be okay, and he knows that. He didn't say his son has asthma. He didn't say his son has sickness. He didn't say his son has anything that's gonna alter his sickness. So the situation that he's going through is a low-level situation that he made a bigger situation because of that's what America's going through. So he's lying to us just with America and try to play the role for the clicks and the views. But you know what? I guess it's better that you benefit off your own child than all these other children that's out there that's exploited. Cass Gurnan, the Boyz, Classic and Sincere, the Summer Wells, right? I guess it's better that you benefit off your own child and your own child's sickness than what these kids is going. You disrespected the boys and their family, right? The biological family. And we're still going through this. The biological family is still going through the situation. Your son is going to get better and is going to feel better within a week. And you already feel like people kicked you while you was down, but you about to be right back up. What about these people that you kicked when they was down that's not going to get right back up until their situation is done? Whatever happened to Cass Gurnan? Whatever happened to Monica? Donald Wells came along and he was willing to get on your YouTube, and you knew that's going to bring you 3,000 more subscribers and a whole bunch of views and pay your bills. So that's why you forgot about Cass Gurnan. Then you forgot about the Boyz because you had something else to move on to. It's the same process with you, bro, and ain't nobody falling for that. I ain't falling for that. I don't give 2 F's about you. So that little bullshit that you just tried to pull on YouTube with your son being sick and you did all them fake cries, I seen the fakeness, bro. If you was 100 about your son, I would have seen that. A lot of other people would have seen that. And if I was wrong, people would have told me I was wrong. All you is a crash dummy out here, bro, for your own self. When you have a crash dummy, it's supposed to be other people that's being crash dummies for you. You a crash dummy for yourself, you idiot. Don't nobody feel sorry for that shit. And for those that feel sorry for that, y'all gotta wake up, because this man did this before. But at the same time, I'm not judging y'all. I'm not mad at y'all. I just want y'all to wake up, because he done me like this before. I gave him a chance. He apologized for the Boyz and what he did to me and what he did to others. But I'm the bully breaker, Rayshawn 100. Ain't none of that finna slide over here. You've been a bully towards me. That's why I'm in this thing. I'm here for the Boyz, but at the same time, I am the bully breaker. So anytime that you attack any of these women or attack anybody that's doing anything good, like the Steves out there that ain't been doing nothing but looking for these boys, I am on your helmet. And you look, let me tell you this, bro. We will never be cool. We will never be friends. You did too much in life, bro. I'm forever on your head. Tell them demons that it's on for life. Won't let the west side slide tonight. Let the demons know that it's on for life. Won't let the west side slide tonight. Or none of the west side fourth quarter pressure, bro. Y'all all finna get this work. And you finna get the most part of the work because you defend these people. Fuck you. These is your friends. I don't give a fuck about you, bro. I care about these boys that you disrespect on a daily. I fuck with the bio family that you disrespect. You know damn well these adoptive parents know where these boys is at. Stop playing with these boys, fool. You can play with my life. Play with my life all day. I don't care. I'm a grown man. I can handle mine. But you not finna play with these boys and think it's ever cool. It's not never cool. You been disrespecting these boys. You still disrespecting these boys. And you just did it 3 weeks ago. Not knowing what you finna go through right now. And you want people to feel sympathy? Fuck you, bro. Tell them demons that it's on for life. I meant that when I said that it's on for life, bitch. You is the west side. You are part of the west side. And you agreed to that. I don't care how nobody else feel. You told me personally you talk to the west side 3 or 4 times a week. Fuck you in the west side, bitch. Where's the boys? I'm not playing with you. Your son gonna be cool. Your son is straight. There's a lot of kids out here in America that's going through what your son is going through, and they all made it. And you know this. You smart enough to know the politics behind this virus, bro. The kids is the safest people to catch this virus. They gonna get over that. They gonna move on. Trying to use that situation to benefit on YouTube. Nah, I ain't gonna let it happen. For your son too. Because you did your son wrong in this situation. If you cared about your son, you would have been there with your son, fool. If you wanted to be a father, if you cared about fatherhood, you would be in all your kids' life, fool. How you know your daughter ain't just went through COVID, that you abandoned? You don't even know because you don't even talk to her. You don't know what your daughter is going through. You don't know what none of your kids is going through. Fuck up out of here, boy. You ain't shit in this life. And you ain't gonna be shit until you is a father to all your kids. Or you ain't gonna get respected as a father. And back to those out there that's feeling sorry for this dude, I feel sorry for you for feeling sorry for him because he don't care. Y'all feeling sorry for a motherfucker that don't care. That shit was not heartfelt. If you watched that video and felt he was really hurt over his child catching COVID, come on. Now he's like a Trezell. He got on the video and explained the story before the child was here, right? When the child was in his stomach, he didn't care about the child. He admitted that until the child was here. Then he cared about the child. Come on now, you always supposed to care about your child from the jump, bro. You trying to say you was forced to love your child because you seen your child's face and then you have to go on the internet and make yourself cry? You'll have to start making people laugh on here while you acting like you in the bathroom taking this shit. Fuck. Beating up your dad. That shit up out of here. And we still gonna pray for your son. And we gonna pray that your son becomes a better man than you and he's not influenced by the type of boy that you is. Because you was not a man, you was not a father. You ain't shit but a deceiver. You deceive people and you confuse people. Just like you do within this Boyz case. Fuck you. How dare you go on Brian Wayne's page when he finally got a big update on these boys and you want to leave them fuck ass comments trying to talk to Ro. Well, fuck what you going through. Don't feel sorry for this man. Fuck him. It has nothing to do with anybody that's connected to Benjamin Lindsay. Everything I did has nothing to do with anybody in connected to Money Benny Keys, Benny Skeezy, the Lemonhead. Everything I do is about you, fool. It ain't about your son. I would never come at a child like this. Your child is innocent. Your child don't even deserve you as a father. I pray for that too, that he don't grow up to be like you, fool. Don't play with me, bro. I told you that from the beginning. Mad ass scientist, you're not gonna get rid of me. There's nothing you could do to me, bro. I'm that pimple on your ass that you cannot pop. Every time you sit down in your vehicle, every time you sit down in a chair, every time you sit down to take a dump, you feel me. And you can't pop it. You can't get rid of it. Stupid. God don't like ugly. You've been attacking these boys from the jump. And then God brung me. And I'm here. Get your life together, bro. Because I'm always forever on your helmet. I don't care what you go through. I don't care if you suicidal. None of that. Fuck you. Where the boys at, though? I definitely don't fuck with you after you said you talked to Giselle and Jackley 4 times a week. You shouldn't have said that, bro. You shouldn't have said a lot of stuff. You shouldn't have did a lot of things regarding these boys. That's why I really don't like this. Disregard the facts of what you did to everybody else. Disregard what you said about me. How you put that thumbnail of me and Shelly up there in the very beginning and I asked you not to do it. Then you did it again on the second video. Disregard all that. Let's talk about how you did these 2 missing boys in California City and how you did this biological family. That's why I'm on your bumper. That's why I'm going to stay on your bumper. And that's why it's forever fuck you. And that's why I will not have no sympathy for you at all. Because you the West Side. Fuck the West Side. Where's the boys? Straight up. And I want the world to know that. I'm going to say what I want to say because I'm Ray Sean 100. I mean, I still pray for his son. The best prayer that I ever did on my channel. I always pray for the boys. For your son. For you. Because you didn't do it. You got on the internet and ran it and fake cried. Why are you not there with your son and your wife? Why are you on YouTube? You could have went to the community post and said, hey, look, I'm about to take a break. My son is going through this and this. I need prayers, y'all. But instead, you made it all about you. You didn't even pray for your own son in that whole video. And then you try to say Ray Sean is trying to make fun of you for the way you feel about your son catching the COVID. Stop putting your son in this, bro. It's all about you. Man up. You feel me? Man up to what you doing, bro. Who's the internet gangster? That's all you do. You see one of us in person, you're going to get knocked out. But you know you're not going to see none of us in person. That's why you feel me? I just went through the same thing you went through, bro. I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man out here, bro. I could have did the same thing you did, but that's not right. I handled that shit like a G, like a grown man. I didn't run to my YouTube asking for sympathy, trying to squash stuff with your enemies because your son's sick. It's on for life, bro. As long as you're on the internet attacking people, making people want to commit suicide, making comments to road, look at all the Crips. No, we're going to look at all the weirdos. Y'all all in cahoots. You is the West Side. Fuck the West Side, bro. I'm on they bumper. I'm on your bumper. I ain't never going to stop. And ain't no way y'all can stop me. I'm a ghost. Government don't know where I'm at. Police don't know where I'm at. You don't know where I'm at. Have no address that's documented. I played all y'all my whole life. The government in you, bitch. Rayshawn 100, peace and blessings. Word of Boyz. And prayers for all the kids in the world that's going through whatever they going through, no matter if they're exploited, kidnapped, missing, or sick. Cool? Now let me see you drop a prayer on your page for your own son. That's what we want to see next, since you want to make it seem like Rayshawn don't care about the kids, like I'm making fun of you because your son have COVID. No, bitch, I'm making fun of you because the way you reacted to your son having COVID, like a bitch. I had COVID, my girl had COVID, had to be around my son. My daughter had COVID, her sister had COVID that had sickle cell. Did I hop on the internet? No, I handled mine like a man. I held my balls up, stood against the wall, and fought against the devil. You feel me? Sean 100.